Well, we reach out, get code ordinance, all these things so the police don't get called. We end up fitting 400 people at this party. My first night at college, people were like, that's white boy Jay, that's white boy Jay, that's white boy Jay. I said, I don't think that's very marketable. So I was like, we're going to go.
Maybe we should call
I think.
times and stuff, and then the minute like, oh, I did the same thing.
Nonsense that is getting thrown in the internet is ridiculous, bruh.
Upper and lower, right? So then guess what? To get to the upper, you're...
All right, then it's game time. Welcome back, YouTube and TikTok, today with Men of Reasons with your boy Kalen,
Cam,
Sean here.
and we have a special guest, but we're gonna let him introduce himself because he is known on social media. All right.
What's up, everybody? West Geezy J, Jacob Richards, Jacob Randall, whatever you know me as, whether you bought a car, bought a bar. I'm sure we've had an interaction. I'm blessed to be here. I've bought into the vision a long time ago. Thank y'all for having me today.
Of course. So he is on TikTok, YouTube, and other social media platforms. They're gonna be in the description below.
Absolutely.
And right now we're just gonna talk it out. So Jacob, let me ask you something. Not only that we grew up together, we went to the same school and everything.
We did go to high school together, y'all.
Yeah.
Carrollton.
And then you being in social media and everything, it's like it is a pleasure to have you here. We're thankful to have you, my boy.
Yeah, thank you.
So how was the drive getting here? What did you have anticipation? Talk to me.
Well, you got to think. It's like I said, I believe in divine intervention, and it's something we've been trying to set up for a minute now.
Yeah.
So the drive here was like, it's really just meeting up with old friends. Like, it's not an awkward conversation when it's authentic. So it wasn't like nobody's faking the funk.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to click and it was going to roll, and then I actually got to meet him for the first time.
Yeah.
I've actually seen a little bit of his work already. So to actually meet everybody, it's full circle, man. It's full circle.
Whether you start on this side or this side, it always rounds out.
100%. It's a
The
good
world
thing
is
about a
really
circle.
small. The world is really small.
It is.
We are happy to have you here, my boy. So you know what? We're gonna dive a little bit into the backstory, my boy. Okay, so let's talk about how you got started on social media.
Okay, so I think it really started like the name, like, so we're just gonna dive into West Geezy J.
Let's go.
So I go to West Georgia. Obviously, people call it Geezy, West Geezy.
Yeah.
I throw a party freshman year, my first night. If
Going crazy.
Yeah, I throw a party. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say at whose house because they could be watching on Facebook,
yeah, I got you.
and I don't want to get them in no
we
trouble.
speak it quiet.
I throw a party, and me and my friend were like, "Let's charge people $5 at the door." Well, we reach out, get code ordinance, all these things so the police don't get called. We end up fitting 400 people at this party. My first night at college, people were like, that's white boy Jay, that's white boy Jay, that's white boy Jay. I said, I don't think that's very marketable. So I was like, we're going to go.
Maybe we should call
I think we're going to go West Geezy J. And then I was like, okay, let's start posting. And then my major ended up being digital marketing and business. It's just, it feels good to create, bro. Like, and that's how you meet so many different people, man. There's billions of people. If we have 7 billion people, at least 2 billion of them have social media. Every day you can meet somebody new. And you never know who you're going to run into, bro. Like, you truly never know who is on the other side of the phone, which is good and bad sometimes.
Yeah.
Good and bad
It
sometimes.
just all depends. It depends. I agree.
Somebody been catfished in this room.
No,
We can't have that. We can't have that. Okay, so now YouTube, y'all heard that we came up through school, this and that and the third. You also then told us that there was a lot of things that trials and tribulations you had to go through.
Yeah.
We can tap on surface level just a little bit.
Okay.
Just let them know, kind of.
Surface level, you know.
Because everybody goes through something.
Get into it with my dad.
Yeah.
I say he kicked me out. I probably was like, I'm leaving. I got this. I can do this.
I got you.
I go to the hotel down the street, get a job at McDonald's. I end up starting as an overnight cook.
Yeah.
Fast forward a little bit, I make my way to a manager, a department manager. I get my own store up in Temple. And my friend Clark actually gets me out of that hotel, gives me an air mattress. His mom, Rhonda, let me stay at the house. I got an air mattress in this room. Trying to get to college. I get to college, and I do what every kid does in college. I failed my first semester. It just was what it was. I'm partying. I'm throwing those parties I'm talking about. I'm trying to become this entity at West Georgia. I'm at every possible event I can be at. I fall off there. Obviously, once you fell out of school, you got to try to figure it out. I get a job doing manual labor. They pay great money. You tell a kid, hey, man, I'm going to pay you $1-2 grand a week. You get to go to Michigan. You get to do all these things.
Yeah.
You get hurt. You ain't got insurance. Then you got to figure it out. I'm back living on my mom's couch at like 22, 23, trying to figure it out. By the grace of God at that time, I decide I'm going to go to work at Target. I'm going to get back through school.
Yeah.
COVID comes. But when COVID comes, Target makes them essential. They start paying $16, $17 an hour. And I'm like, I ain't seen that money since working out of town.
Yeah.
Use my money, get myself through college. My boy Reezy calls me, been a great friend, business partner for a very long time. He says, bro, come sell cars.
Yeah.
I get into the car business, and the rest is history. I mean, this is where we are, and this is what we've been able to build, which we'll get more into. I try to keep it as surface.
Yeah. Of course. And see, go ahead. My bad.
So the thing I wanted to ask YouTube, you don't know, we are having candid conversations behind, before we started filming. But the thing that I definitely want to ask, and the thing that I for certain hear, is have you always had that sense of resiliency in you? Where it's as like, all right, this didn't work. I'm going through a hard time here. But, as hearing your story, Jacob, like, you told us stuff that we didn't know when we were growing up about you. And I just keep hearing, like, you're not quit mentality. Like, you going to figure it out. Either way, you're going to figure it out.
There's no choice.
Right. Like, has that always been there, or did circumstances make you develop that?
So it would have been 2007. That means we would have been 11. My grandmother passed away, my dad's mom. And at that time, bro, she would scrape pennies. She would do whatever she had to do she bought us a PlayStation, bro. She bought us a PlayStation. And back then, 2K was all analog. It had Ben Wallace and the Pistons on the front. You remember the issue I'm talking about? She scrapes up all the money, buys us that on a box TV with a satellite. And watching my grandmother truly like struggle and her resiliency, I don't say it broke me. I say it really was the glue I needed at the time, bro. And you're 11. It don't hit you till later. And it still don't hit you because 30's young, bro. I just turned 30. I was stressing out about these gray hairs that are popping up. I got glasses now. Life getting real, bro. But I think seeing the have-nots made me realize, like, I will have one day. There's no way that I will not. And there's so much at our fingertips, I just refuse to not have it all. And when I say it all, it ain't always monetary. I now have a daughter. Like, I have a family aspect. Like, there's things that I've yearned for. So I really think circumstances really instilled this mentality in me. And I don't want to hand out. By no means. There's no way. I refuse it. I'd rather struggle, man. I'll go back to an air mattress. And who knows, I may one day. But I'm gonna fall down 8. I'm gonna try 9 times, bro. There ain't no way.
Y'all believe in no quarter, and there's been trials and tribulations, but you've also seen as the yearning has come, as you've grown older, right? Then you started to see the fruit of the labor.
Oh, 100%. And
it was beautiful.
It was beautiful, but I will be honest. I mishandled the fruit, brother. Like, I got the job with the out-of-town labor company. They're giving you $1,800 a week. You're $10.99, so the money's going straight to the pocket. I'm buying 15 pair of shoes a week. I'm doing stupid stuff because I had no financial literacy. They don't teach you that in high school. I love the high school we went to for certain reasons. I feel like they're very elite in a lot of things they do, especially sports.
I agree. Football,
but
especially.
No one teaches you financial literacy, and I did not really learn financial literacy till 7 months ago in my life. I mean, when you have a kid, it's kind of like you got to talk to the person you had a kid with and your partner and be like, look, it just is what it is. Like, 2 is always better than 1.
I agree.
And you just got to find a way.
Lock in.
No, you have to lock in. Y'all see how the type of run I'm on? I ain't even got a beard shape up right now. Black hair all messed up, mullet messed up, bro. I'm locked in, bro. I refuse. Like,
we in a season, and that's okay.
I'm on a 10-year run. People say I'm on a 30-day run. I'm on a 10-year run, bro. I'm fiending off
straight gas, stuff, no brakes.
All gas, bro.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So, is there a way for you to separate you from the business you? Because, like, does your business ever seem to overtake your personal life? Or do you have a certain balance to it?
So, balance to me is weird, bro.
Talk about it. Speak on it.
There's north and south for a reason. No matter where you put a marble in a spinning bowl, You're either going to end up overboard or you're going to end up too deep in the middle.
Okay.
So the way I try to view it is sometimes you have to pull yourself out of that rat race and not be that guinea pig in that circle.
Yeah.
And I learned this. I watched the Andy Elliott thing on Facebook, and I've never really been into the sales videos and stuff. I used to think they were cliche. Be where your feet are. Wherever your feet are, I'm here with y'all right now.
Yeah.
There's other stuff that'll start, but it don't start until I walk out of the door and the episode's over.
Yeah.
I've learned to be where my feet are because when you have a child, you have to be present. Like those moments are huge because the money ain't gonna matter, bro. She not gonna know what I made a week. She not gonna know what the bank account look like.
Yeah.
And it's my job for her to never know what the bank account looks like. But if there's anything I could ever teach anyone, be where your feet are and be present in that moment, 100%. Because it's overtook me. I suck with balance. I sucked with literacy and I suck with balance. So when people ask advice on it, my biggest advice is don't take my advice because you're going to figure it out yourself. You're going to hit a moment where you're like, I'm just tired of struggling when I shouldn't be.
But I wouldn't necessarily say that. I was like, you paint out a rough sketch. It's just now what you do to make your rough sketch work for you in your own life. So you just give them a rough sketch. Okay.
No, 100%. I give you a blueprint, but understand that it ain't one size fits all. Like you may go left when I went right, and left may make you a millionaire now.
Yeah.
I might be the millionaire in my 40s, my 50s, my 60s.
Yeah.
It's not predestined like we talked about. It's earned, but we do take different routes. That's why there's multiple interstates, bro.
It is.
It ain't all one way.
That's good.
That's good, my boy.
That's good.
I like that.
That's for sure good. So the other thing I want to ask is, man, I'm sorry. That's a lot. So even with you finding your balance and finding your rhythm, what helps you stay afloat when you have all these moving pieces going on? You got family, you got a daughter, you got a business that you're running, you got music that you're making, you got other entrepreneurial aspects that you're doing. What helps you like keep that momentum going and not stand still?
I'm cliche as it, my daughter, just be 100%. I'll free up her, but I want to leave it an even playing field to someone who doesn't have a kid. I ain't going back to where I was, bro. There's no way. I refuse. I just refuse. I don't live elegant. I don't fly to Turks. I don't go to these places. I don't drive the fancy cars. I have a lot, and that's not even monetary. Like I have a lot of motivation that I give myself. I watch the right videos. I read the right books. I think it's just a refusal to go back to where I was. I just refuse, bro. And I want to give up sometimes. I have a mentor. He's my boss at my dealership's name's Bill, and he's came a long way in the car dealership, and he told me, he's like, the world is yours. You can make as much money as you want and as little money as you want, and it's on you. So when you think that you can't and it's not capable, you got to turn the mirror inward sometimes. You have to. I just refuse to go back to where I was, buddy. It's just non-negotiable for me.
I respect it. I respect that wholeheartedly, bro. I respect that, man. I like that. You too. You tell us what y'all think. Yeah. Do y'all like our friend that we came up from high school with? Tell us about it in the comments. Please and thank you. But also, we also have another episode, so relax. He's still going to be here. Yeah. We're going to have way more conversation. And also, TikTok, Facebook, all the rest of y'all are paying attention. Blow the DMs up. We're going to put all his social media in the description below. Yes. In the descriptions below, please. And we're also going to link him in the videos, too, so you can also go to his channel and his pages and whatnot. Go ahead, tell my account. Don't do too much. All right, then, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Bye. No, I like that, man. I like that.